76ers basketball is brought to you by Toyota. The holidays are back, and so is Toyota Time. Toyota, let's go places.
Sixers back home after a quick one-day trip to Boston. The starters being brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. For Stan Van Gundy, it'll be Stanley Johnson with Tobias Harris.
Now Andre and Joe, that's pretty accurate. And I'm caught off guard here, Mark, because we got
and an estimated 280, give or take. And we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center.
After what I think would be, you could call easily embarrassed at home in the last matchup.
Van Gundy, who is also the president of basketball operations, charge on a beautiful feed.
To rotate, just too far of the space to cover.
J.J. Redick, underrated in two areas. He averages about 4 turnovers per game. The Sixers as a team are dead last in the NBA. Tobias Harris, not much of a shooter, yes, but he can score an excellent roller to the hoop. Very good off the offensive glass. As that time, they're booing Drummond here after the exchange of words today and back in October as well.
Compared to last year, turning that corner with conviction in those pick and rolls.
Missed 30 games last year because of a left knee. Here you go. That's no man's land for Joel.
Exactly.
Making a catch there. Wow. As mentioned, Harris is in the top 15. Again, Embiid in deep and on and off the court as a youth. Congratulations to Sonny Hill. Here are the Pistons now out of the timeout. So are the Pistons, 7 of their first 9. Amir Johnson on the floor for the first time.
In that, if you move the ball around, it seems to break down after a couple passes. Sixers being patient thus far.
Golder. To the game for the first time, Jared Bayless, and he probably is Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot that will still allow Simmons to play forward.
Along the baseline and finish.
That's nicely done on 6. Amir Johnson. Sixers have made their last 5 for the floor as Simmons leaves Bradley feeling rejected. Covington for 3. Covington, another 3. Got it! Ahead pass. Bayless, and there's a
drive a couple minutes ago. A lot of arms up there contesting it.
Listen, when Joel Embiid is in the game, the Sixers, he is back on the floor. And that's what he...
Either win or learn, right, Sue? And speaking with the Sixers, they feel like they learned a lot in Boston Thursday, and part of that would...
Always a key, Molly. We thank you so much. Along with Molly Sullivan, Ala Abdelabi, Mark Zumoff. Here
No, I can't imagine. And I also, that release that he has now is confidence-inducing.
Drummond taking on Embiid, throwing up a pressure. Drummond now with 5. Embiid and Drummond going at it again after their war of words. After missing about a month. Right ankle sprain. Simmons taking on Drummond and having...
A little short for Robert.
We thank you so much. Normally among the NBA leaders in deflections, and lately, when his shot has not been going, he's been 3
defensive end of the floor.
3 threes for 9 for him.
Stay on the ground.
Simmons, yep, on Tobias Harris, who...
I thought Nick Stauskas' defense the other night in Boston, wow.
P.S. Drummond as opposed to the last time the teams met, particularly as it related to Ben Simmons, as Ish Smith may have gotten a piece of the shot of Jared Bayless. It's Covington launching. Giving up the offensive rebound is a credit to them.
Tough to do.
Nice. Charge inside. And he said, do I have to explain the difference between $3 million and $21 million?
As big as he is, and since he's been in the league, he has shown some nice touch, though, Mark.
Under 4 minutes to go here, first half. Ben Simmons back into the game. Saric.
Toe around. You've got to communicate quickly.
Who's never argued? Even with that miss, the Sixers shooting a few ticks above 51%. Mark Simmons keeping it alive. Sixers here with a fresh 24. Covington dips in. Sixer lead at 14. They take it away from Reggie Jackson. Covington spots Redick. Johnson to set up. Why does he have to score with his team up 16?
Well, he realizes that there's so many other ways you can contribute to the call.
Bradley in the backcourt, Drummond in the middle. Tobias Harris, Stanley Johnson the forwards. It is a jump shot he's taken. That's Reggie Jackson for three. And
so how will you look to champion that message, Chris?
Molly, you know, everything we do is about the kids and about exception.
By the way, we should mention during the Chris Heck interview the goaltending on Cabarro. Jared looped it around, nearly a miracle finish. Amir Johnson, boy, tremendous job keeping it alive. And Covington. Bayless, pretty good defense on Jack's period. The Sixer lead is down to 6.
Even when he doesn't use the screen, he's still so good to make the read that he turns the corner, open up.
He is riveting tonight. That's a 6th. Luke Kennard, we should mention him. Rookie out of Duke, number 5. Tobias Harris with a clear
all season long pretty well. To do more of that tonight.
Redick just into the game. Launch. Off the fingertips of Redick. Smith for the trailing Harris. Hit and foul. Saric giving it up. Had a shot. Owawu Cabarro snuck it past.
He had one more dribble. Timmy could have got closer, squared up, and shot that little 7-footer.
Down to a deuce. Redick. Beautifully done. Pistons could tie with a 3. Kennard, there it is. And down to by as many as 18 early in the third. That has all been whitewashed. And B, they run it for him. The 3, and now the Pistons look for the lead. Kennard, nice look inside for Drummond. Here are the Sixers now looking to break the tie. Redick, got it. Kennard, Drummond, and Simmons turned it over. Tolliver hoping to draw contact, and he manages to lock it up at 89. Harris. Saric for the lead. Got it!
Chase, a cool customer out there on the floor earlier, hanging out.
Good to see the NBA leaders in that category. And how about Brett Brown calling Ben Simmons' number out of the time and not go to it? Covington got it. Number 24, Embiid going after him, hits the deck, whistle silent. The Sixer lead at 5. Stanley Johnson, Covington, good defense on him. Don't you know he's going to take him? Embiid kept it alive. Saric, it's for 3. Yes! At 9. Jackson, who's been terrific. So is Harris. Tough 3. A 3 here puts him right back in it. Jackson thinking about it. Embiid way out on him. Jackson.
The best talker in the building right there. What was that you saying?
Shot clock is unplugged. Pistons no doubt searching for a 3. They have Langston Galloway in there to try to do that. And he for Detroit. Presumably looking for a 3 here. Avery Bradley's come back for the Pistons. They think lob to the hoop, and Harris running out of options. And wow, the second 5-second violation of the game on Detroit, and that will now seal their fate.
From the same side out of bounds where it happened earlier in the game, Sixers got a good field defending out of that side out of bounds.
Sixers lock all windows and doors in the end.